day after Juneteenth, the day after Father's Day weekend. It was my nephew's birthday on the 15th. So my brother and his wife went to Legoland for my nephew's 3rd birthday, which was really fun. So it was super cute. Like, I went to like Gilroy Gardens for my nephew's birthday. So like I went down there to do it with my brother and his wife and the baby, and then helped my best friend move. And then me and my mom went down to my brother's house and did the whole like gifts and everything with my brother and his wife and the baby. And then they went on like the week before the birthday, and then they went on his actual birthday with their friend group, because it's like convenient enough that his friend group, all of their kids are kind of the same age. Her best friend, one of her best friends from high school, has a son who's like 2 weeks older. So they're like literally 3 years old, 2 weeks apart. And then my brother's best friend has a 3-year-old who's a few months older. So they're all kind of within the same age. So they all went to Legoland, which is pretty cool. But overlapping was my grandfather's homegoing. My grandfather had passed away in December of last year, but because of the winter, and I guess like the ashes or the burial, I don't know what the situation was, but it was like a inclement weather type situation, and the veterans and I guess the organization that he chose to do his passing through, they weren't able to do it for the winter time. So the whole family came together and decided that this past weekend, was good weather, and like we were all gonna come together and do it then, which my mom told me 4 days before. And my mom was like, hey, could you come with me to it, because she gets really wants that like moral support at family stuff. And I don't really normally go to family things. I didn't go to my grandmother's thing because emotional stuff like that is really hard for me. Family stuff like that is really hard for me. I get really awkward around family stuff. I take days, if not weeks, to prepare and recover from those type of things, emotionally, mentally, and so I'm glad that she had invited me. I'm glad that I went. I had never met some of these people, and it was weird having people look at me and say that my face looked like people that they love so deeply, and point at things on me and look at me and be like, you look so much like him, or you have this thing that reminds me of him, or you have that of your grandfather's. And then to be like, oh, this is your cousin, or to just realize like you're so connected in the world with people, and to have felt alone for a really long time, and then see this many people and like realize you're not alone. And it was interesting because I guess a lot of the family wasn't able to come or didn't travel up. Like one of the cousins that lives in Southern California, she was like, well, you have this tattoo artist, like get her Instagram name, and this person went to the same college that you went to, and like they're not, it was just so interesting to see how much life had overlapped with each other that I had never known about. I have my master's from Cal State Long Beach, and apparently some of my other family, other than my brother and I, had gone to Cal State Long Beach, and that's so like, it's such a random school, you know. I also went to VCU for undergrad, and that's such a random school. So it would have been crazy if other of my family had gone there. But to see like that I have family all over, and then to hear stories about people and to see similarities, and you know, a lot of my family was in the military, and so to just like feel connected with them in that way, it was nice to have to hear people laugh and feel that laugh, like to feel the same. It was nice. It makes me miss my grandma a lot. I miss her a lot. But yeah, when I went, I asked one of my uncles, like, you know, I only have one cousin, blood cousin. I have another cousin that through marriage who I also desperately want to see, who apparently got married, and no one was invited, no one knew, so I need to, you know, go and make amends and connect with her again. I deleted my Facebook a long time ago, before I ever started doing online stuff, because there was a thing that happened between a partner of mine and a person I was in the military with, that was a back and forth between it was like a racial debate, and I just realized, like, oh, Facebook is just so full of people's opinions and yelling and arguing, and I just want to see cute, you know, family photos and baby pictures, and just hear what people are doing, you know, like see what people are up to with their job, or, you know, getting married or whatever, keeping up with people, you know, like these type of things, like family functions or whatever. And that was it. So I deleted mine in like 2013, 2016. I don't know. I deleted 2017. I deleted mine so long ago. So it made me realize, like, I need to connect with some of my family again. And I had asked my uncle, you know, can you reach out to my cousin's wife or ex-wife and ask her, like, if it'd be okay for me to see the kids again, see her kids, and maybe have her let my nephew hang out with her kids, because we only have one biological cousin. I don't have any kids. My brother has a son. My cousin has kids. So it's like, and I'm really realizing I felt so alone for most of my life, because it's only been me and my brother, and I never really knew most of my family. So I don't want my nephew feeling alone. I don't want my cousin's kids feeling alone and not knowing their family, when it's like there's definitely people out there that want them. And my great aunt, my grandfather's sister, was like, reach out. That's what she said. She said, come visit me down in Arizona. She said, there's people who love you, there's people who want you. This should hopefully teach you to reach out. You know, and so that I'm like, not just me reaching out upward to other people, I'm gonna, like, hopefully reach downward to the, like, little ones and try to bring them back into the fold, because this was like a big family weekend for me. I don't know. It was nice seeing them, but it might take me a while to recover from this, to be honest. Death is so hard. It's like, so hard to realize, like, really